Hi and welcome to this live currency strength indicator table video with me, John, on this Friday the 21st of April. Here you can see we have our two tables in front of us. We have the trend traders table and the day traders table. These are the same studies, just highlighting different time frames. You can see here some of the currencies are highlighted in green. That means there's a confluence between these trading time frames. That's where we're focusing most of our attention in these videos. Tables auto update every 5 minutes 24/7, meaning our members can see how the market stands right now in real time. So we can see that the Kiwi Swiss is topping the tables now. We spoke about Kiwi Swiss yesterday being at that support level that we need to wait for further confirmation that price was going to move to the downside, and this could be the confirmation that we're looking for heading into next week. So that's something we're going to take a look at today. We're also going to highlight some of the currency pairs that we talked about this week, one being the Swiss yen. We also talked about the CAD yen as well. Now you can actually see here that yen appears twice, but it's not highlighted, and that's because it's on the weak side from a higher time frame point of view, but on the short term it's getting stronger. So we could probably see a few reversals on the yen pairs coming in, or maybe some pullbacks on the yen pairs at the moment. So that's going to be quite interesting, considering we did talk a lot about yen going into this week. So let's actually kick it off with Swiss yen, because Swiss yen was one of the markets that we talked about. We talked about getting long into the 150 spot 50, which was this major high in here, and you can see we had, I think it was 9 to 11 days worth of bullish candlesticks in a row, which is quite significant in a market. And now we've come to Friday, we can see that we're getting some potential profit taking from that 150 spot 50 from this move all the way down at the 144. So I'm expecting a bit of a pullback here, especially because yen is strong on the day traders table. I'm expecting maybe a move down to 148 spot 50. Obviously, Swiss franc is one of the strongest currencies, or is the strongest currency at the moment, so they may not get much sort of development here over the day. The move there may already be sort of done there, but I'd expect some kind of range-bound market going on, especially on the lower time frames, considering that they're both strong currencies at the moment. The currency pair that we looked at this week was Kiwi Swiss. We identified this downward impulsive move here, breaking through the 0 spot 55.25 was something that we wanted to see if we were going to continue to look for shorts down to the 0 spot 53. So it looks like we are getting that break now. Obviously we need to see how the market closes and how it goes into next week, because what I don't want to be caught in here is a false breakout where price the next week closes above and then we see a sort of huge reverse, or maybe back to the trend line resistance here. I want to see confirmed closes below. That gives me the confidence then to say that the sellers are definitely still in control of the market, and I want to look for opportunities to the downside. So we did expect some kind of support bounce here, but it hasn't happened, and price has continued through. So we just need to sit and wait to see which one plays out there. Another market we spoke about this week was CAD yen. We talked about price coming up into the 100 spot 75, and that buyers should be wary at this area where we were, because it was an area where we've seen lots of selling pressure in the past, and you can see it's happened exactly the same again. Prices started to sell off from those highs. So if you stayed out of this market, then well done, because it wasn't a market that was particularly on our radar to continue to go long. What we did say, because there was a lot of CAD data out, if it was hawkish, we may get a break above 100 spot 75. That then would have given us the idea to continue looking for long opportunities, but that didn't happen in the end. I was interested in the 99 spot 50 handle, but once price got there, it didn't really form any kind of bullish reversal pattern at all. Price pretty much just continued to push through, so no harm done there. We'll wait to see how price reacts and see maybe it'll come and retest 99.50 on the other side and continue lower. Another market we were interested in this week was Kiwi CAD for further downside. We like the 83 spot 25 or the 84 levels of resistance. Price has kind of come into the middle of those, really. The 83 sort of 60 found resistance here, and then has continued to the downside. But I really like this downside move. If you have caught this lower high, maybe just through there, you would be up, and I'd be targeting the 82.50 handle where this 200 moving average is as well. So you're probably about 35 pips up, targeting 70 to 80 pips on your targets there. I hope you've enjoyed all the content this week. I hope you've managed to catch some trading opportunities and some pips this week. It's been quite a difficult week because we had a couple of days of uncertainty in the market and a lot of confused markets, so it has been quite a difficult trading week. So don't be too down on yourself if you haven't gained anything this week. There's always another week to come, as long as we're using real good risk management rules. So thanks for watching the content, and I'll speak to you next week.